Hello, YouTube. Welcome to session 84 of the Witch Moon Vale. Last time, the party spent the last couple months slowly helping the construction of the new city after the destruction of Hammerfast, visiting family, doing odd jobs, and just entertaining themselves in the calm that has seemed to have passed over the Vale. In the last year, this is probably the calmest moments you've had. And yeah.
I mean, even with all the Tarrasques?
Well, the Tarrasque is gone now. The Tarrasque trampled on ahead. So, yes.
Nah, he's just sitting in the corner watching us rebuild so he can walk all over it again.
So we ended month number 3 last session. So month number 4. Is there anything specifically people wanted to do?
I got a question.
Yeah.
How is the ice holding up?
Oh, yeah.
Is it like actively melting? Like, is Grin constantly having to like refreeze everything?
I mean, we're in the mountains, aren't we?
The fun thing
Yes,
is that the way where you built it, there is a lava stream that's casting light on it, but most of the heat is away from it, and the cavern goes up above, so the heat is going up past. So you're kind of in this void between where it's not really super hot, but it's not cold either. So you added a whole bunch of ice all at once and chilled the environment area. So as long as the ice is enough and it doesn't get excessively hot in there, you should be fine.
Sweet.
You know, like the base temperature for a cave is like 50 degrees, so you put a shit ton of ice in there, it'll drop quick.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why I started in the cave. All right, cool. Let's see how my dragon tongue slide is gonna come along.
There is a small part of me that genuinely does believe that Grin might be the smartest character amongst us. Just a little bit.
Not if you look at my stats.
So yeah, so
He's certainly the most persuasive one in the group, though.
Is he?
Yep. I don't think anyone else has a plus 16, do they?
Oh,
I don't know, but you've got expertise.
Yes. No, I got it plus 6.
I have a plus.
I
15,
got plus 7.
I'm curious.
So yeah,
what do
if
I
you guys
have?
need someone to dopily persuade someone, hit Grin up.
I love it.
people just feel bad not agreeing to whatever he's trying to persuade them to.
Yeah. He doesn't really persuade you.
He's
You
just
feel
so
bad for it.
lovable.
You're so
I mean,
dumb.
he's
Oh
got
my
the.
You're so
He's
dumb.
so dumb you just have to care.
It's just hard to say no. Yeah. Yes, sweetie, Santa is real.
Okay.
You're doing great.
So
sweetie.
month number 4, what do people want to do?
I have a real
Same.
problem because I have Feliz Navidad stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And I can't stop singing it. So every time I open my mouth, I almost start singing Feliz Navidad.
It is incredibly random.
I was
Were
singing
you not
a
here for
song-
that?
I was singing a song earlier
I
that
think
had
that
to
was when he
do.
was having mic issues.
I have a plus 0
Sorry, we're all talking at once.
persuasion.
Anyway, so now that I would have my shield, no, I don't know if anyone would want to come with me, but I would probably take a pilgrimage east, to kind of like check the towns that were destroyed that way, to check for survivors camped out
Oh,
around
yeah.
the towns.
Grin would totally go with you. Yeah.
I would
Bird could
absolutely
definitely
go for
with
that
his
as well.
only friend.
Let me drop you back on the world map then.
And he would let everybody he meets know.
Yeah, I'd go check out like Arios first, and then probably go up to Lycaville.
You can skip Arios, that's fine.
Yeah, I can skip Arios.
Just let that place
There's-
burn.
There's a reason.
It would be you would have to travel down to Sea Rust. First to head down to Arios, just because of the way the mountains are. You or go to Lycaville and then down to Arios, just for
Dan,
travel purpose.
How long has it been since Inquisition?
400 and
That's what
something years.
Yeah. So don't worry.
Not in my heart.
They're all gone, Tenzin. Or rather,
Not
Jorah.
in my heart. I will not go to Arios.
Yeah, let's go to Arios.
Tenzin is gonna go on a murder spree in Arios. That's what he's gonna do.
We'll let the spear consume him.
Just set him loose with the spear in Arios.
He's just having demolished buildings.
No, honestly, we probably should go there because that place got annihilated. So
Yeah.
I would
Has
bring.
no idea.
Traveling to Arios would take 37 days.
That's like a
That's
month
what I'm
and a
doing.
week.
That's what I'm doing for month 4 and 5.
Assuming I don't remember.
I will join
I
you.
don't think Thorgrim would be going.
Thorgrim's gonna stay.
He's got a lot of work he wants to get done here.
Jesus, we're splitting the party.
Forging and shit.
Grin will just go with whoever wants him around.
You go to-
I mean, Grin has been my source of food and annoyance for a while, so you could probably come
He's
with
an
me.
excellent cook.
So
We could use travel frosties.
Pasha and Thorgrim are staying.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they need some alone time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have somebody checking in on your rooms.
Okay, Dad.
Cade, Tenzin, are you
just
going?
going to be drinking.
Yeah, I'm going.
Ugh.
Each other.
Oh.
Wow, that was graphic. So bad.
You guys took that away. I didn't mean it.
What other ways is it?
Not a literal way.
Barracks, are
Like-
you coming
Like
with
each
us?
other, like they're
Yeah.
a tall drink of water.
You're gonna go with?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Was that Barracks is very excited to go with his new friend, and he would be telling everybody about it. Barracks friend.
So Grin's the only token not on the map right now, right?
Yeah, I don't see Grin. Grin thinks he's invisible, but he's not.
Rolls a -1 on stealth. I'm invisible.
I'm invisible.
There we go. Okay.
So we would be going from up here. Wait, we're up here?
We're at Hammerfest.
Hammerfast is here. So yeah, this space here-ish.
You could just use a party token for us.
You're a party token.
You're a party token.
Yeah.
Party token.
But first, we have to travel down to Reset.
Is that the way you guys want to go?
I would follow like the road.
Okay.
Is there a road to Lycaville?
Oh yeah, it goes. Starts here and goes up. You see how
Maybe
this road?
a road through the mountains.
There is a
You would like it to know.
road to Lycaville that goes this way.
It's not visible, but okay. Well, then we'll start that way. Then we'll go straight to Lycaville, and then we'd go down to Arios from there.
Okay. It takes 10 days to get to Lycaville. It takes 27 to get from Lycaville to Arios.
Sounds all right to me.
Barracks born in.
Are there any other faster means of travel, like teleport or cart that we can rent on or something?
You guys could probably use a cart. There's plenty around right now. They've basically been going down to Hammerfast and stripping the resources from Hammerfast, like the walls and everything, and bringing it up to help build the exterior part of the city. Putting a wall up, building structures, things like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take a cart anyway. I don't want to go fast because I want to be very.
What about a Vardo?
Well, it's
Like-
not about fast. It's just faster than walking.
Yeah, but I want to be thorough in my searching along the way to each place too.
Okay. Fair
How
enough.
long does my dragon stick around? Sorry, that was a question.
Forever.
So please continue. Well, I mean, not Grin, the dragon they summoned.
We're immortal?
Dragons aren't immortal.
Well,
I
they
mean,
won't die unless killed.
I guess
but
that depends on what type of immortal you're talking about.
I'm talking like Lord of the Rings elves immortal.
I don't know. You don't know. No,
Not
my
like
dragon
impervious to damage, but will
Only, my
live.
dragon only lasts an hour, and I have to concentrate on it.
That's frustrating.
It is, because he's not a very good concentrator.
Bergs would
Oh,
tell
he's
his
not.
new best friend that he is from Lycanvale, or remind him.
Which one's his new best friend?
Me?
Okay.
Good.
Grin considers you all friends, because friends are people you don't eat.
There's no people you eat.
Okay.
Grin.
Debatable.
No, there is no debate on it. We've all agreed.
I mean, you know what they say about alternative facts.
I really miss having the majority on that argument. Now it's 50-50 and there's nothing that can be done.
It's like 2080, let's be real.
What if Grin's starving, then him need to eat Varix?
No.
Is this an in-character question?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I will eat you. You're my friend.
Mhm. No, but you're starving. Then you need to eat. Then you need to eat Varix. Varix.
But-
Guys, we're not going to eat people. It's okay. We don't have to worry about this.
Okay.
So this is kind of a concept picture of what the new city that is being constructed kind of looks like.
Nice.
Our city?
The city that is currently being constructed. So it's not quite this
Let's
level of
go.
complete, but they're building a wall and they're starting to put like structures up around. It's not as complete, but you can they have the plans drawn out, and buildings are starting to be built. The needed buildings are being built, kind of thing. So there's like going to be an exterior, and then they've dug several pathways into the mountain that leads to the interior, which is also more buildings and stuff inside.
I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to fantasy architecture, give me Dwarven over anything else. It's so dope. I love the stone and gold and hard like angles of it. It's not soft. It's just striking to look at. Every time I see Dwarven architecture, I think this is coolest fucking shit.
Well, it looks tough. It's don't mess with me architecture.
It's very gothic, almost.
Yeah.
And I've always liked gothic architecture as well.
Mm-hmm. Same.
It's like robust goth.
That's
You
very
know?
much yes,
That's a good way
100%.
to-
I completely agree with it.
It's goth built to last.
It's less dainty gothic. The robust gothic is such a great way to put that.
Thank you.
They hit the goth with the hammer.
Yeah. That's a cool looking town. Can't wait to live there.
There you go. It's there forever.
Yep. Okay, so
Are we going to Lycaville or Arios?
Like
Arios
Vale,
is
then
the
Arios.
end.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to Lycaville first.
Did Barrick say to the group that he's from Lycavale, or was that only to Cade?
No, I when I was telling you my backstory,
It's like he already told us that.
Yeah, yeah. he
Yeah.
told
No, I
us
just
that.
when he was reiterating it just a moment ago. Was he saying that to the group, or was that not a character thing?
No, I was saying it to the group.
Yeah, we're all together. We're in a group.
Well,
right
Varric,
here.
is there anyone? Was there anyone in Lycavale that may have been impacted by the attack?
I'm assuming it was everybody.
No, I mean like anyone to you specifically.
Oh. No.
Do you not have any family or friends or anyone you cared about in Lycavale?
Well, remember, we're his first friends.
Wait a
Well, I understand, but
No,
there's-
you're not first friends.
You're
My first friends that lived this long.
Okay.
You remember Varric tell you before that death follows Varric.
Oh, I remember.
Barracks.
I thought you were being like mysterious and you mean like literally like people die around you often? Do you kill them?
It's okay. I'll freeze him.
No, I mean,
Okay.
if they need killing, but not Varric's friends.
Okay, good. I'm just clarifying.
But Varric's friends tend to die all the time. Varric's
Well, you
very happy to
hang
have new
around in a
friends.
dangerous profession. That's what comes with the territory from time to time, I guess.
I think he cursed.
Oh dear.
He probably cursed.
Or Varric's.
I wish.
He seems very nonchalant about it.
Okay, well, we'll do our best to stay alive. I just wanted to see if we can sort of extend our stay in Lycavale. If fuck you, Bruno. God damn it.
What?
We can extend our stay in because that's your fucking character.
What?
We can extend our stay in Lycavale if there's anyone there that you're wanting to catch up with or anything, or if you're like.
Lycavale
want
doesn't
to-
exist anymore, really.
Fair point.
Dan, would I know? I mean, what did I leave when I left? What did the city look like when?
It was still together when it, because did you leave after the destruction or? I can't remember.
I don't think we ever decided. I think
Because I feel like you would have.
it could be either. I mean, it doesn't really.
We'll say you left before.
Okay.
Maybe you had gotten an omen and it told you to leave.
Yes. One of Varric's spirit friends.
The spirit friends.
Tell him that he have to leave, and I tend to listen to them.
And then you were hiding in the forest, camping out when the Tarrasque stomped past you.
Yes, big, scary. Bum, bum, bum. The ground.
Well, you were
shake
like
when
very
we walk
close by
past.
when the Tarrasque came through.
Mm-hmm. Varric's very good at hiding. And not stupid. Can't do anything against that.
Well, all right, let's head out. No cart?
Yeah, no cart.
Okay.
Before we go, just remember if any of you die, I'll kill you. Alright?
Duly
Have
noted.
fun.
Now, we don't really have any.
We've lost enough people as it is.
I'm gonna have to heal. If we get
Yes,
into a fight, I think I have to be the healer.
Pasha will kind of look at you guys and she'll be like, and
Where'd you come from?
if you die, and she'll look back at like Thorgrim, kind of like uneasily or like uncomfortably, and she'll be like, I won't eat you.
Bergram's just like kind of giving that like nod, like, yep, that's the right.
No,
And then she'll
no,
feel
it's
like,
okay.
Yep.
You can eat. You can eat Varix.
Nope.
No,
Well, I mean, if he
Varix,
gave
okay.
permission, that's different. You know.
okay, I will eat nobody except for Varix.
we shouldn't eat Varix either.
I mean, there are health concerns that go with it, but I mean,
Thorgrim, I'm getting confused. I
don't
need
eat
a drink.
anyone. All right, Pasha, let's just go drink. Come on.
Have fun making
Okay,
little
okay.
babies.
Excuse me?
What? Huh?
Goodbye.
What?
I'm not making any babies. I'm making armor.
He's already gone.
Pasha's just gonna like grab Thorgrim and like do the little like arm, like shoulder arm hook thing. And she'll be like, okay, we're drinking now. Goodbye, travel
Yep.
safely. Don't do the deafness of yourself. Okay, bye. She'll just run.
Thorgrim
Try to
will
like.
take Cade and Tenzin to the side really quick and like watch over these.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't eat people.
but clearly, I'm not gonna let them eat people. I don't know why you're telling me this.
I'm reiterating a long-standing rule that some people still don't understand for some reason.
No one's eating anybody.
Right?
I hard agree. All right,
Seriously,
responsible group on
gather
3.
yourselves.
Responsible people on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Responsible people.
And then we break huddle. We're the only 3.
Varix behaved himself.
You just offered your body as a meal in case you died.
He'll be dead. He won't care. That's in
Doesn't want it to go
character.
to waste. Jeez.
We're not gonna eat you if you die. We're gonna bury you.
Okay.
Okay.
Responsibility on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Irresponsibility.
So it takes about 10 days to reach Lycavale.
That was quick.
We're just gonna go quick.
Okay.
The Tarask still was pretty recent, so all the flora and fauna are all just in chaos. No creatures are coming near anything that's alive right now unless they're like actively hunting.
Are we seeing anybody like on the road heading in the opposite direction as us? Like heading towards Hammerfast? I think this is almost like an evangelical mission for us. Like, we're telling people to go to the place north of Hammerfast. New city. We're putting together a new city. If you need help and assistance, go there.
I think if that's part of the plan, Thorgrim would, like have, like, a place ready to accept those people. Basically, what we've been doing already with helping people set up. So it'd be like, go to Hammerfast, look for Thorgrim and Pasha. They'll help you get it set up.
Short guy, tall girl.
Yeah.
Probably drunk.
Ooh.
Well, drinking, he doesn't really get drunk.
He's not a lightweight like Tenzin.
Pasha does.
He's also been drinking since he was a baby and has advantage against poison.
Gran is a baby.
So do I.
Ren is a
You've been
baby.
drinking since you were a baby?
No, I'm immune to poison.
I forget how Gran.
You're immune to it?
I can't be drunk. So why even bother drinking it?
That's a sad life.
We don't have time
Anyway.
for that conversation. Go ahead. Go on.
Yeah, well, okay. You guys, see you later.
Send them to us. We'll get them the help they need.
We're in Lycavale right now anyway. We can't.
Yeah,
talk.
we're in Lycavale.
I'm sending this.
And I'm answering out loud. You guys are worried about me. I'm just talking to nobody and not telling you what's happening.
And I think I probably would, just because we are split up right now and we don't know what's going on, I would probably send you a sending every day just to check in.
Yeah. One day I just tell you to fuck off in Dwarven as an answer.
Oh, that's good to good.
He's
said it right this time.
learning.
That's the dwarven hello, anyway, isn't it?
I'm so proud.
You don't have to be. It's natural now. It's This you guys noticed I was struggling with Dwarven up until like 2 to 3 months ago. And now it just flows like I'm speaking fluent Dwarven. Like you wouldn't know a difference between a dwarf speaking it and me speaking it.
I mean, being able to speak it doesn't give you an accent.
Oh, it does. You understand me.
I understood you before.
Let me read the feature.
Doesn't matter. What we find in Lycavale.
Good point.
No, we need to spend a half hour on this.
You guys, when you get to Lycaville, you see the ruins of the city. Buildings smashed. Like, there's only like a couple handful of buildings that are still standing, but it looks like they've been damaged. There is, on the outskirts of town, what appears to be a mass of graves.
Varric is going to just fucking stare for a long time as they pass. Sorry, go ahead.
And, sorry, my brain just thinking real quick. You would probably be able to find about a dozen people that are still scrounging around the ruins, looking for stuff.
Are they looking for people or are they looters?
They look malnourished. They look like they're just trying to find anything to help them survive.
Okay. We would obviously inform them of the great new Hammerfast city. And
Hammerfast North.
New Hammerfast.
New Hammerfast.
They'll thank you, and you're like, maybe we'll start our way that way.
You definitely should.
If I needed to, Varric would commune with the dead to convince the survivors that are there that, you know, maybe talk with their deceased family, let them know that, you know, move on.
Yeah, they don't like you anymore. Leave.
Oh, Jesus.
GTFO.
Move on. God. Move on. Get over it. Your family's dead.
He would do it caringly.
mean.
He wouldn't be rude about it. They don't like you. Go away.
You're just being ruthless. I'm trying to think if I offer money to these people, will it be spent on things to help them survive? Do they even have a place to spend money?
Not in Lycavale.
Yeah, it doesn't
If
feel
they're,
like it.
if they're scavenging for scraps, I don't think they can just buy food.
I think I would ask one of the people that were helping, like, what is it you guys need right now?
He said they look malnourished, so I would say food.
They definitely, you can definitely tell that they are scrounging through the ruins, pulling out what food they can find. It's been 3 months of them basically picking through
Brought
the
a
ruins.
part of food.
And they when they find people, they are pulling their bodies out and they are taking them over and burying them. You guys do learn that probably about like a week, maybe a week or so after, a individual came through town and helped them bury a majority of the people. But they've moved on, heading south. That was probably about a month ago. And now they're just cleaning up the remainder, just so that anyone's loved ones don't get eaten by whatever wildlife comes into the city once people have fully left.
Yeah.
I ask for a description of this person that helped them bury everybody.
Let me make them make a roll, see if they remember.
I want to kill whoever did that.
You know what? This person's pretty iconic. They say that he was riding a black horse and was wearing a plague doctor mask.
Next check-in, Thorgrim is being informed.
Motherfucker.
Varric's be like,
You said he was
"Wait a minute."
helping people?
He was burying bodies,
Probably stole one of their heads.
probably. Can't imagine he's helping here, from the goodness of his heart.
Who are we talking about?
Our old friend, Dearden.
And does
Turned out to-
Thorgrim tell Pasha?
Do you guys say that in front of these people?
No, this would be during my
This would
sending.
be this would be like during the sending and like talking privately at camp. I'm not like
Oh, okay.
when you say these people, I'm not sharing that to the downtrodden, only to our camp.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy who helped you, he's an asshole. Fuck him.
He's going to
I'll
steal
kill
your
him on
head
sight
later.
if I ever see him.
Check your loved one's graves for heads.
Oh my god. That's great.
They'll be like, do you tell them about that?
No,
I'm just curious.
no, we can't.
What's so bad about this Dearden guy?
Yeah, what you dating? Dating?
He's a real asshole, Grin. You don't have to worry about it. You'll get to kill him. I promise.
Okay, I can make him frosty. I like making people frosty.
Worse.
Bruno, how tall is Grin?
6'7".
Oh man, sorry.
My goblin is 3 feet, so he would repeatedly ask for uppies.
Grin would happily.
I sort of just expect. Honestly, if I'm being 100% truthful, I just sort of like Varric sitting on Grin's shoulder or something. Like
Uppies. Grin will totally like. Are you the way I'm picturing it is he's like sitting on like my shoulders with his like hands on my head, like a little kid with his dad.
oh, I was picturing on like one shoulder, but that's even funnier.
Kicking his feet and
Pulling his hair,
singing a song. Yeah.
kicking him in the chest. Yeah.
Yeah, Grin doesn't care at all. He actually enjoys it.
Grin Frosty!
You want frosty? And he just continuously will make him frosties every time he asks for one.
You and I have got a system down at this point where you just see my hand go up in a very specific catching fashion, and you just chuck me the whatever flavor that isn't person.
It's a
Grin.
Straight up birdie bots. Like half of them are amazing, and the other half are just disgusting.
That's fine. I'm just straight up just like whatever you are wanting me to taste that is edible and like not people, then
Varrix
I'll eat
would
whatever.
Varrix would continually give him disgusting suggestions.
Like durian.
Boogers!
No.
But what if I match
Food.
the people flavor with
I have been very clear with Grin that I only will be eating food flavored things.
Steady stream of discarded.
Edible sustenance.
Okay.
Or beverage.
This one's called Day on the Beach.
Okay, hand
It
up.
just smells like fish.
Is this a specific kind of fish or just
It's basically fish candy.
just medley? Okay, I eat it.
I already gave him garlic milk, Dan.
Did you?
Yeah, last
Oh.
session.
That's not actual fucking food.
It can be made into food.
Yeah, by a psychopath.
Or at
With
very
a
least
heart.
a sociopath.
It's just called gravy.
Yep.
Oh my god,
You just
he's
ruined
right,
gravy for
though.
DJ.
No, he didn't. It's not.
It's a real thing.
Dan or DJ, you don't think it's a thing? Check out this.
I'm not gonna check it out.
It's milk gravy.
I'm gonna check
Is
it out.
garlic milk the new elixir? Here's what you need to know.
It's a health
Oh my
fad.
God.
I swear to God, if garlic milk ever becomes a health fad, I'm going to cease to exist.
I'm gonna do
That is so-
everything in my power to make it a fad.
Jesus Christ, Dan!
And you just
Everything
offering
in
it to
your-
customers.
Everything?
We have a new milk to put in your latte. Would you like to try it?
I'm gonna get myself on the test squad of Starbucks, and garlic added into their lattes is the new thing.
I mean, they're doing chili powder. Why not?
They're doing chili powder right now,
Chili
It
powder is
genuinely-
phenomenal.
It
And-
genuinely turns my stomach to think about drinking.
and they're
garlic
doing
milk.
olive oil right now. What's the difference?
Ew.
What?
Yeah,
Ew.
olive oil in your coffee is one of the new things.
Butter in my coffee was weird enough when I tried to do that. I can't do it.
I can imagine it being good for someone who takes a tablespoon of olive oil every day as a health thing. I
Yeah.
can understand that. But
Oh.
when you're drinking your drink, I don't I cook with
The
olive
oil
oil.
wouldn't mix.
I cook with olive oil. So when I drink it, I taste what my steak tastes like. And I was
Great,
like,
and I don't want steak coffee.
and it's it just plays tricks on my head. And it's so weird, the sweet and the oil together is just weird. And I don't know how to explain it. Beyond that. It's just odd. But we steam it into the milk or blend it or shake it so it's incorporated into it, but if you let it sit, it'll separate over time kind of thing. But honestly, it doesn't not sell, but it doesn't sell a ton. So at least at my store. I think I'd make
Okay.
one a day.
Gross. Just gross.
So
Okay, Verix. You want strawberry cinnamon? Cinnamon?
You said it right the first time.
Or do you want horse chocolate?
What is horse chocolate?
It's like
I make him one and I hand it to him.
No, what is it? I asked before. I'm not gonna accept
Can't
this.
explain it without your tongue will explain it for you. Come on.
Come on,
Is it
Does
Come
it
on,
taste
Dad.
good?
is it food?
right on, try it.
Whether it's food or not is pretty subjective.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna quit the fucking campaign. We have to stop saying so. It makes my stomach ball up.
So,
I
does
get
it
so
taste
mad
like-
when I hear subjective. We have to stop. It really fucking bothers
DJ,
me. I don't know why.
It's not gonna happen.
God damn it hurts. It just makes my soul feel bad. There's nothing redeeming about that. It's subjective.
Would
Just the
try the
it's,
I feel like
Guttural
the emotion behind
sound
that is quite
almost.
subjective.
I hate
Does
you.
what does it taste like?
Which one?
The one you gave me,
Which one did you ask for? Because I asked you which
the
one
horse
you wanted.
chocolate.
Oh, it tastes exactly like horse meat mixed with chocolate.
I thought
ate
you were
mine
giving
too.
me
I mean,
shit
I'm not.
like horse shit.
it-
So
I trust that he gave me food when I asked if it's food, so I ate it, and I'm like, okay, this is just...
Well, I mean, what's food is pretty subjective.
It's not.
Can be.
It's not, and
Well, can you
I'm gonna go for a run, and I just run a fucking marathon. I'm gone for an hour and a half.
Did I scare him? I can be scary sometimes.
Eric's not know. Him strange.
He's just weird.
Who else is with us? It's you, me,
It's just-
Tenzin, and...
It's just us four.
Okay.
Okay.
Verix had a question though.
Mhm.
Because you nice to Verix and Kate already Verix friend, so Verix have two best friends.
Dude, what's your best friend?
Best friend is like your favorite friend.
I won't be your favorite friend.
Verix have two best friends.
No, can't only have one.
No, you can have more than one favorite friend.
Oh, okay. We'll both be your favorite friends then, but nobody else.
But nobody else.
I'm off on a run right now. I have no idea what's happening. Somebody said subjective, and I'm in the best cardio shape of my life every time I hear the word subjective.
You know, you're the only one that said it like 15 times in the past 2 minutes.
It's funny
Because I'm trying to just nullify it. I'm just trying to say it until it doesn't bother
We
me.
just gotta
Subjective.
desensitize you. Yeah, that's all.
You just need to start using it in your everyday life.
Fuck off! God damn it, that was insulting.
He was gonna do that.
Now I
accidentally
don't
at
think
some
I've ever
point.
been offended playing D&D with you guys. That crossed a line. Suggesting I use that fucking word vomit coming out of your mouth. It's just a sound of how I picture vomit.
You're gonna hear it so often.
And you're
so you'll-
suggesting I use that in my day-to-day life.
not intentionally.
God
we'll just do it
damn it.
accidentally.
That's such a subjective point of view, man.
Isn't-
Chill.
I'm gonna die.
Frosty?
Hey, Frosty. Anyway, what's going on? Anything else that we can do in Lycavale before we need to start heading out to Arios?
Yeah, and how's Thorgrim and Pasha State going?
Oh yeah. How is?
How's
Yeah.
their- how's their alone time?
Ask him if they make baby
yet.
Did Tenzin hire a chaperone? He did say he was gonna have somebody check in on him.
Verix would continually pester
No.
I mean, my family's here already, right?
DJ.
Yeah, your family's there.
Wait, Veric's gonna do what?
He's going to continually pester you to ask him if they made a baby yet.
I
Thorgrim
will
would just
ask
get
him.
really awkward and embarrassed every time you talk about that.
I do
just
ask
realized-
him.
No,
Thorgrim, what are they saying?
nothing.
What's-
They're just
The last, hold
Getting
on. Also,
gross.
Verix asks if you've had a baby. The last 8 words of every one of my every message that I send back to you of the 25 words, the last 8 is always, also Verix wants to know, did you have baby?
I think after
That's
like probably like a week of that question being asked every time, you'd just be like, start it off. I'm not having a baby.
You seem tense. Are you okay?
No, there's a lot. I've been
What
working.
Saying to you.
Asking it innocently. I'm asking it because
I have
Verix
to
is
go.
asking it.
He's just like awkwardly shuffles off. Like,
Did I say something wrong?
nope,
I'm sorry.
everything's great.
We're hurting their relationship.
Shit,
He's
I
just
didn't
very
even tell.
fascinated with the idea of your mutant babies.
Maybe
It's just funny. Like
he's-
the most they've done is like hold hands and like
Yeah.
kiss each other on the
Okay,
lips, maybe like
so-
once or twice.
I just realized
they're so
that
shy.
one of them is a dwarf and one of them is a Goliath, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My new Earth Genasi character is half dwarf, half Goliath.
Goddamn.
Well, 9 months later,
Yeah, we know who you're playing.
Bruno's character.
Thorgrim
right?
and Pasha's kid.
You have mutant
Campaign
babies.
3.
Get that little elemental Spitfire. Come to Mama.
You can name him Thrasha.
Rasha. Oh my
Thrasha.
gosh, I love that. Oh, that's such a good couple name.
You should make that your last name.
Rasha. I love that. I want that to be a character now. That's just beautiful.
I like Thorsha, actually.
Thorsha.
Mhm.
Oh. So many good
Grim.
options.
Maybe that's his real name, but
Thorsha.
that name he knows, he doesn't know his name. He just knows what people call him.
Interesting.
But anyway,
Anyway.
World of Lalela,
Anyway,
Witchmoon Vale.
Lycaville, what's going on with Lycaville?
Yeah.
We're out
welcome.
of there.
So you guys probably spend a day or so there helping them get themselves situated.
Yeah, and sending them off to New Hammerfast. What are we naming the new city? Is there a name already decided?
I
don't know if we've discussed that before.
I think they were going to.
I think
It was
we
a
said
combination
Hammer
of the
Peak,
two.
right? Because
Yeah,
it was
Hammer
Hammer
Peak.
Fast, but
Yes.
its High Peak is what it was. So we're
Yes,
like,
it's Hammer Peak.
Hammer Peak, okay.
I don't know if we confirmed.
I don't
that,
think
but
it's
that
High
was my
Fast.
just no, it wasn't.
That's
Yes,
just
if
DJ
you're
Amber,
me,
I'll
what's
put down
up?
I think they were actually. I think your dad was actually going to name it Silver Peak. I think.
Oh,
I
He
think.
would name it after
Um,
What a bitch.
no. Just,
I'm not mad if he wants to name it after himself. He fucking saved our bacon.
he brought bacon.
Metaphor. Sorry.
Or
Metaphor.
Also, Varix wants to know if you had baby.
We're gonna just stop answering that question after days. It's like I'm not.
Not even me anymore. It's just DJ doing it.
I just see Varix like every night, like when we're down for camp, waiting for the message. I just sort of see Varix like look like, huh? Huh?
I think I would just tell you, like, just say no. Like,
Just say no.
just the answer is no.
Pasha has just learned after the call to just be waiting with like a bottle of booze. Feel better?
Yep.
This help? Yes? No?
Of course it.
I bring more?
No, you're fine, Pasha. Don't worry. It's,
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
they're just. They don't understand us, I suppose.
It's the drinking, isn't it? It's tensing in the
Varix.
drinking. He had very
No, it's fine. They
what
keep
happened
asking
to
about babies. And
babies? Is Varix having baby? Who did he fuck? I need to know.
oh dear God!
What happened?
I'm just like,
I mean, I'm happy for him, but this is very unexpected.
nobody's having a
Did
baby. That's
Varix
the thing. They keep.
secretly girl? Did Varix have baby with one of our teammates? Is it Tenzin's baby? Oh my god. Oh, I need another drink. This is getting crazy.
I need another drink for it.
Tenzin and Varix are having a baby.
We're just
for some reason.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking the question that Varix keeps asking because I don't have it in me to tell him stop asking that question.
And Pop,
I might just like
know
start
him
checking
so.
in on them for a while, maybe like once a month. Well, maybe once a week. They're fine.
And the baby.
You can just check
There's
in
no
with me.
baby. Nobody's having any babies.
But I
You can
thought
just-
Varix was having baby with Thorgrim. With not
Dear
you,
God, not me.
Tenzin.
Then why, Spirit, tell me that you guys gonna have baby?
Thorgrim's like bright red right now. Like,
Oh, you're getting a little flush again.
yeah,
I
it's
just
hot in here. Is it hot in here? I think it's hot in
It's a,
here.
it's a little hot, and Pasha will just like
Oh,
she'll get like a cloth and she'll like dip it in some water, and then she'll just like pat your forehead. Like,
Oh.
is this better?
Yep.
Oh, good. Okay. To the bar. Don't worry. I'll bring the cloth with me, just in case.
Okay, sounds good.
Have they thought of baby names yet?
Oh my
I will start planning some.
just starts walking.
Now Thorgrim's getting it from everywhere. He's getting baby talk from every person that he talks to in a day.
I think
Like,
if he's getting these kinds of questions all day, every day, he's spending more and more time, like, in the forge working on his projects he's working on right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's just trying to avoid any questions about babies or just sex in general. Just like
all the names Pasha comes up with are like guttural noises, growls, and
that's
like
not a
bark
name, Pasha.
mixed
That sounds
in.
like a
No. Where I come from, that is very respectable family name. Very respectable.
Pasha. You are like
You hear Wolf walking by, and his mother calls that name. You know he's going to grow up to be, alpha of pack. It's very influential name. It puts the strength in your soul.
most people just can't pronounce that because
They have what?
we use words.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I suppose those are easier to pronounce too.
Yeah,
Where are you
You
guys,
know
having,
what
this,
my
where are you guys
family-
having this conversation?
just
In the forge?
Yes.
She's just sitting in the fire.
Or maybe like if he's working at the forge and she's just like hanging out while he's working or something.
Yeah.
So what are you
So-
making?
So, at some point during the conversation, you'll all of a sudden hear a go, "Oh my gosh," as your sister comes running into the forge, goes, "Are you guys having a baby?"
I
Because she heard you guys
throw my
talking
hammer
about
at her,
baby
just-
names.
I just instinctually just chuck it at her. Just don't you?
Yeah. You're not having baby.
Nobody's having a baby.
Then why are you talking about baby names?
Nobody's having a baby. No babies.
Why? Why talk about baby names if you're not having a baby?
These people will shut up about the goddamn baby.
Varric just succeeded at his job.
Yeah, Varric did it. Varric did it, and Thorgrim's in a great mood. He doesn't know why. He's just in such a good mood.
Successfully fucked with Thorgrim while we're not there.
And at that moment, a stork flies into the forge.
Tenzin runs a personal best in his marathon. He's just cruising. He's in great shape right now.
So I think
Moira, as she runs out of the forge, she goes, "Maybe you should," and then run.
You mind your own when are you getting married?
Moira.
Where's your baby?
Yeah, where is the baby from your loins?
Pasha, he just brought courage.
I like your hammer.
Mine?
Yeah, the one you threw is very nice. I see the detail on it. It's very, very symmetrical. And strong.
This is painful.
Would you like it back?
Oh, it comes back to me. It's
Oh, right.
driven through it.
It's very
You're-
robust gothic.
Yes, it's a robust gothic hammer.
so. After DJ
damn.
tells me that it's getting old, that Thorgrim doesn't want to answer that question anymore, or that I can tell that it's not going to happen, I will ask DJ, then why do Spirit tell me they're gonna have baby?
I'm sorry. Okay, you were asking that for a reason. A spirit told you that they were gonna have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna not tell them that because that may be a lot to process. Because Thorgrim's already like, I could tell he was absolutely freaking out that last conversation.
No, if you're gonna have baby,
25
you know you're
words,
gonna
and
have
8 of
baby.
them were 25 words, and he said like, if you ask about a baby again, I'm gonna rip your head off. He said that twice in a row. So I don't think I'm going to ask him about it, and I don't want to drop the news that maybe he's already very stressed out. That could be a lot for somebody in his
Maybe
current
coming.
state.
They surely already know they're gonna have baby.
I
Come
don't
on.
think that they're at that level of the relationship yet. If it's even is a relationship, I think they just like spending time with one another.
Maybe
And
go
they
so
like
strong.
I think they kissed one time. I don't know. It's I don't know. Listen,
Verg's
I don't
not
have a
know
lot of
how-
experience in this,
Verg's
so
not
I
how
don't
the
know.
dwarves do it, so goblins just get in big pile.
Oh,
Like goblin what?
The goblins just get in a big pile.
Oh my
Goblin
god!
pile.
You don't even know what hole you're in or whose hole you're in.
Oh my god!
man, goblins get
I
down.
mean,
Baby happens.
that's how babies happen. They do goblin
That's
pile.
why they're called
forget
goblins
what
because they don't know
baby.
whose nuts are goblin.
Oh,
Goblin these nuts.
Oh no, Daniel, why?
I totally
Okay.
didn't hear what Dan said.
I said that's why they're called goblins because they definitely don't know who their goblin.
Okay, well, Verg's not know why the spirit telling him that. Maybe spirit wrong.
well, your spirits like tell the future.
No. That's what spirits say. Maybe-
Well, let's just to spare him. I mean, we can maybe talk about it later, but let's keep that just between us here at the camp for now.
If Thorgrim pregnant, then Thorgrim know already. Why keep it
Thorgrim's-
from him?
Thorgrim, I don't think can be pregnant.
No.
Varix,
Okay,
you got a
if we're
message in
sitting
your
around-
private.
Okay.
If we're sitting around the campfire, is Varric still sitting on Grin's shoulders?
I hope so.
Sitting down and he's still sitting up.
We ask the important questions here.
Grin stays away from the fire, though. He hates it.
No,
Warm.
you need
Grin,
to-
you're so far away. You're not part of any of this.
too hot. Varix wish you could see what Varix sees. Then he show you who tell him this.
Can you draw them?
Oh. Varix terrible at drawing.
Oh, I mean, you can try.
Can you describe them?
He'll draw a tall stick figure in the dirt.
That's what it exactly looks like.
Oh,
Well, no,
Oh, that's
Varix tell you. Varix tell you, him terrible artist.
Yes, but I mean, you could try at least.
Can the spirit you're talking to tell you their name?
I can't wait for intellectual debate between Grin and Varric.
They
Sorry, go
will
on.
not say their name.
Okay. I was about to say something.
Can you describe what they look like?
Tall.
All?
They,
Okay.
ooh, they look.
What race?
Yeah, what race are they?
I'll look at Grin.
Like Grin?
yeah, sure.
Like me? Like me and Cade?
No.
Like Thorgrim?
No.
On your scale from
It-
Varric
it-
to
it-
Pasha, how big are they?
Oh, that's a good question.
Good question. Wow, what a question, Grin. Thank you.
It like Pasha size,
Okay.
but
He's a
it's
big
shadow.
boy.
I mean, it not have definition. It just shadow.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it-
So
it-
it doesn't look
these-
like a humanoid.
Sometimes
embody
they
a-
move,
Oh.
sometimes they have faces and they're not so creepy. But this one a little creepy because it's just shadow. And it say they have baby. I mean, it say other things, but I forget what they were.
Oh God. Our child's the Antichrist.
Okay, well, let's just hold off on sharing that with them. That can be some intense news.
How Torgrim be pregnant and not know? Vex
Because
no
it-
understand.
Because he
What?
can't. I don't think he can be pregnant. I don't know.
Yeah, very.
What is pregnant? Can I get pregnant?
You've seen
Okay.
Thorgrim naked. He's very much a man.
I say that,
Yeah, Varric
Thorgrim
just
can't.
doesn't know
Thorgrim
how
Can I
can't
get
have a baby.
pregnant?
He
Varric
can't
has
get
no idea.
pregnant. He can't have a baby.
Varric, the only two of them that can be pregnant is Pasha. Thorgrim can't be pregnant.
That's
Oh, is she
not
pregnant?
fair.
We don't know, but we've got a task at hand here. Let's focus on the mission.
Peace.
So now that we've
We're going to
discussed
bed
the
then.
ins and outs,
Grin
the ins
freezes
and
the
outs
fire.
of their relationship, let's continue helping people.
I figured this was happening while we're walking to the next town.
Oh, this was like at camp one night.
We've literally just
Yeah.
spent 2 days at camp talking about this.
And once we get to Lycaville, any survivors we find, Grin's just gonna be like, "Can you get pregnant? Can you get pregnant?"
Oh my, Grin. Let's not just ask people if they can
Varric,
get
show
pregnant.
you. Varric, show you how. Green.
Guys, let's. Okay.
I put my head.
Someone
Quick,
says
everyone,
yes, he'll be like,
make a
"How?"
pile.
I just put my head in my hands, and I'm like, we should have left them back at.
Yeah, this is. We needed more responsibility here. We can't do this alone. This is tough. It was easier when it was 2-on-1, but now it's like 2-on-2. It's like we're constantly playing defense. There's no room for offense, you know?
Isn't it nice having the kids out of the house?
To be fair, it's like 3-on-3 when everyone's here, so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Well,
Just
anyway, is there anything else we can get more out of Lycaville, or should we start heading toward Arios?
You're pretty much wrapped up at Lycaville. Most of the people that you found at Lycaville, they've, with your help, they mostly seem like they're pretty ready to move on, and they'll start out heading towards the ruins of Hammerfest.
Hammer?
Yeah, before they set off on their journey, I would say like a little prayer of protection over them for their trip.
Okay,
Say a little prayer for you.
they'll thank you.
And then start making my way downtown to Arios.
Okay.
Okay, bye, stay frosty.
It'll probably be about here when the month ends.
Stay frosty.
So that is the end of month 4. We are now going into month 5. We just continuing the journey.
Mm-hmm. How old is
Pasha,
their baby
Thorgrim,
now?
you have
How
anything
far
you
along?
want to do guaranteed for this month?
I think it would be funny if Pasha gingerly approached Thorgrim about his thought on babies, since it has come up so much.
I'm not against babies per se. It's I'm not ready for that. I mean, of course I'd like to raise a family someday.
Well, would we raise them more like Wolf, or more like Goliath, or like mixture of two, or like, or more like mixture of 3 and Dwarf? Like, how we raise them? Because
You guys are
there
gonna
is
have Tenzin-sized
Dwarf
kids.
lots of influence here.
I
You know, if we were to have babies, not that we are planning, because that's big talk, and I am just making conversation over drinks.
He's a dwarf. Give him 100 years, he'll come around. He's got like
He's,
20.
he's just almost like having a seizure. It's
Just takes like a big chug of the whenever he's drinking.
I'm just curious, because this seems to be big conversation all of a sudden with people everywhere, and they...
I don't know why this is started all of a sudden, but there's the world is not.
Well,
there's other things on my mind, I suppose, and it's a bit embarrassing, but I've never done anything. He turns bright red again.
You know, Thorgrim, I have not been so successful myself, seeing as I have been a lot differently proportioned than a lot of the suitors I was previously after.
Oof.
Whoa.
It's like, oh, right, you mean four-legged.
Oh my god.
Very complicated and confusing. And now that I am understanding of my past, it's a little awkward not to not be. It's a little. I have to work past it, you know. It's a lot of deep thought at night.
What Brutus looks like right now.
Life's
I'm-
crazy.
Yep, life
Takes a
is
step.
crazy, the world is crazy, everything's crazy. I'm gonna
Let's go make baby.
go work and something.
Okay. Good talk.
He'll like give you a kiss on the cheek and like turn red as he does it. And just walk out.
Yep. Pasha will like hide behind her cup, but like anyone who sees her pale blue face also go to red behind her cup, just like I'm fine. There's no need for concern. I am just normal person drinking by myself. That's great.
Okay.
Oh,
I
Pasha.
think it's funny, like Thorgrim's probably like day-to-day attitude is like he's so happy to have his family here, and
Mhm.
like that kind of thing excites him. He's not like excites him, but
He's excited.
he's doing what he like he loves forging, and he hasn't gotten a chance to do any kind of like smithing in months, basically, because they've been traveling so much.
Yeah.
Like
He
when
has-
you
he has,
see
like, a
him, like when he's in the forge and like working, he's like the happiest, like just carefree, like singing and like whistling while he works, and not singing the song "Whistle While You Work," but because that's stereotypical.
What about whistle while you twerk?
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
doing
God.
that. He's
Great
twerking.
question.
He's twerking at the forge.
Getting ready to make that
Um,
baby.
And it's like, if Moira comes around and you're there, he gets super embarrassed. She doesn't even have to say anything right now. It's like just her presence. He's like, oh, God.
Shut up. Don't say.
It's like when
Nothing.
she came in and said the word baby, he just immediately went into like sibling mode. Like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Get out of my room.
Yeah, like,
I'm not in your room.
so it's like he's
I'm not touching you, I'm not touching
he's
you,
almost
I'm
like
not touching you.
bipolar right now. Like his days he's all happy, and then at the night he's just super awkward, and
You would.
except for when it's just the two of them and they're not talking about babies, he's just normal. Like,
Yeah. Pasha is just kind of. It's almost like a puberty for her, because like now she can turn into a wolf and she's experiencing all these emotions. And her
they're both going
family's
through their own
human.
puberty right now, I guess.
Yep.
Thorgrim's, this is his
their
first
high school relationship,
Yeah,
basically.
this
Right?
is he's never had a girlfriend.
And Pasha's only had complications.
Anytime the baby talk comes up,
Trigger.
Yeah.
Like how it's the dwarf. Wow. With their creepy ass faces.
I wonder if Pasha would be good with kids, though. Like, if they were out, like, if, like, families came to, like, help, would she be good with kids?
don't know.
Don't eat babies.
No. Don't
Goes
eat.
without saying.
Don't eat them babies.
Not even goblins eat babies.
They need
Babies
time
don't
to
baby.
mature.
Don't eat babies.
They don't eat goblin babies.
Eat other people's babies.
Yes. So Barracks
wouldn't
would
make the
leave
pile.
the question alone for like 2 weeks and then start pestering DJ again.
I'm not gonna. Varix, no.
Do it, Tenzin. You have to.
I'm not going to.
So
Come on.
Thorgrim asked me not to. I want to respect his wishes. Please respect those wishes.
He's relentless. He's going to keep asking day in and day out. Every time you message him, like, so, baby?
I'm not asking about it again.
Just lie to him and just say no every time. Pretend you asked and just say no.
Varric sees me again, he's just gonna fucking punch me. Shut up!
What even
Anyway.
is Dungeons and Dragons?
It's a silly game for silly people.
Oh, what is that? What's that? Oh, I know that you're like referencing something, but I can't. Nothing. Please move.
It's a silly place.
Yes.
Talk about Camelot?
Yeah, Camelot. It's a silly
That's
place.
what it is. That's what it is.
Only a
Like
novel.
Knights of the Round Table.
It's only a novel.
I have the soundtrack to that fucking movie. I love it.
I need to see the musical.
What is it?
Focus!
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, how's Arios? What's going down in Arios?
Yeah.
Arios has more people than Lycovale by far. A lot of them seem to be working on collecting resources that they still have in the city. This city was much larger. This was like a major port on this side of the continent.
Full
Go,
of bad
Gavin.
religion.
Gavin, go. Sorry, guys.
Gavin.
Go.
This was a major port on this side of the continent, so it was like exponentially bigger than the others.
Grin's exponentially bigger than the others.
Yeah.
Wait.
why?
He is.
There's
He
probably
actually is, but anyway.
like hundreds of people instead of like a dozen. Still going through. There's a couple ships that are docked that are loading up goods, and they seem to be bound for either heading north or west to other port cities to drop off supplies and. From what you've heard, they were taking refugees as well by ship, different places that couldn't immediately leave by foot. You definitely learn from the sailors that the entire continent or southern half of Eidenville is decimated. There's monstrous Tarrasques roaming around as if it's just where they live. All the cities have been destroyed. It was basically 90% of the populace was killed. There's talk of undead springing up all across the whole empire. Talk of a floating castle descending out of the sky. What else? What else would they know? The assassination of the Pope. there's just lots of information that you guys, being in kind of almost a landlocked area, you were not getting information, especially since the main trade route from Arios was cut off.
Yeah.
And anybody that was going was people that were fleeing the destruction. Everybody was traveling away from where the Tarask had gone. So most of Lycavale headed north. Most of Arios either left by sea or went to Cirist. Or Cirset. Yeah. Sreset? Yeah. Is where most of people, foot traffic went. Just to get away. A lot of them say that they've been taking it slow because they're trying to not disturb the Tarask that's slumbering a day or so north of the city. It's basically curled up and sleeping in the middle of the forest over there.
What we're saying is we should kill it.
If you want to try.
I don't think
Go
we
for it
should do
with
that.
40 there.
Count Varric's out of Yatwin.
Yeah, you can count everybody else out of that one. That's a trip you're going on by yourself.
If I hit it with a nat 20 with a Vorpal sword, would that kill the Tarask?
No,
No,
it would
I
do a
don't
lot
think
of
so.
damage, but it wouldn't kill it.
You wouldn't make it angry.
To use a wish spell.
I just woke up from my nap and this jerk hit me with a sharp pointy.
I woke up and this dude was poking me with a stick.
He's rude.
It's like a sliver. He was just shoving a piece of, like a tiny piece of metal in my finger.
Fucking annoying.
Yeah. Honestly. But they've just kind of been taking it slow, trying to not disturb too much to not attract attention. Yeah.
Well, we would obviously inform everybody about our glorious new city being built.
Okay.
And that anyone that does not want to go to sea can obviously go with us, like, toward that direction.
That's
We're
good
going
to know.
to go around the Tarask.
You don't want to go to sea.
we
We
don't-
go with thee.
Yeah, we don't have to go near the Tarask at all.
They'll basically say, like, wherever we land port, we will inform people that about the new city. Just said, you said a day north of Hammerfast's ruins.
Yeah, just a day.
Okay.
The same length away from Hammerfast as that Tarask is from here.
Okay. You guys also would have noticed a much larger, but also very similar graveyard outside of Arios.
I will go investigate.
Are we to assume that a gentleman in a plague doctor's mask helped you with the graves?
They'll take around. Some of them will be like, "Oh, we've only just gotten here." But I believe, I think someone will be like, "Yes, I believe a gentleman in a plague doctor's mask was helping us dig graves and bury people."
Do you know where this gentleman has gone?
He left on a ship about 2 weeks ago.
Of course.
Nobody knows exactly where he was headed. Nobody said anything.
Well, good. As long as somebody's helping out with things that need to be done.
It was definitely an ordeal, and he surprisingly worked tirelessly and almost as if he didn't sleep.
Maybe you just couldn't tell because his eyes were closed behind the mask.
It was a thing. He never took it off.
Did he take pee breaks?
I did not pay that much attention. All I know is that he helped bury the dead. He was
What Pasha getting?
surprisingly proficient at digging graves.
Pasha yelling from over a great distance to get information.
I'm trying to just keep my cool.
What's really funny is that Pasha still doesn't know yet. Because I don't think Thorgrim's told her yet.
I think he would have mentioned that Dearden was sighted, or what he thinks is Dearden, but that he was helping.
Yep.
That makes me feel conflicted.
Would I be able to find somebody that could cast a spell for me that's not in the party?
What spell are you looking for?
Sending.
Yes. Do it. Ask us.
Roll a
Ask us
D100
questions.
for me.
I love it.
Rolling it in roll 20.
19. They'll be like, I don't believe so. I think most of the clerics and anybody who could do sending spells vacated with the injured.
Okay. It's not
Oh.
important.
I found a gif of Varix.
Ooh. You see this gif?
Yep.
That's what he looks like too.
That's absolutely
He's
it.
pink. Congratulations, you're pregnant.
Where is that from?
I have no idea.
I'm guessing Phineas and Ferb. That's right. I approve.
Zorbo. What's Zorbo from?
Oh, did you find his name?
Yeah.
Maybe American Dad.
It
I
seems
don't
like
know
that.
if it's on Netflix, so.
I would say BoJack Horseman.
Oh, is it BoJack?
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, it seems that everything in Arios is pretty much taken care of, and the people here are being taken care of. I would, my next trek would just be go back to Silver Peak. I would go back through, Reset.
Okay.
Damn, we're on like a fucking journey.
Yeah, this is my personal
Evangelism.
my personal crusade.
Yeah, no, this is Tenzin is fucking about this, man. I really like this. This feels like sort of what Tenzin kind of thought his life could have been if he was still in the monastery, but it's something now that is much more personal and means more to him.
Yeah. You're not just traveling to go kill shit
Yeah.
and beat up monsters.
There's meaning behind it.
There's a purpose. There's a purpose.
It'll be 31 days to get to Sirius.
So that would be month 6 next then, wouldn't it?
Yep. And then it'll take a little while longer to get back to.
Month 6. Wow.
We've been
So.
gone for like 3 months now, almost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We'll just do that. So. Yeah. You guys will go into month 6. Almost to 7 at this point, actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we've been gone for a while.
Yeah.
And for the item I'm making, it says 25 weeks. How much would I have left by the time to get back? Because I think you left right after I finished the shield.
Yeah,
Is that
we
right?
left like right after the shield was finished.
Yeah.
So you left after 10 weeks. Because it only took me 10 weeks to make that.
Yeah. Yeah, we left like right at the end of month 3, basically.
Okay.
So when you get to Sriset, you guys notice that it is packed. There are people who have set up tents outside the city. Basically, the slums have exploded. There's people just finding places to live near civilization, basically. There's tons of travel going east of the city. People leaving lots of carts of goods coming in, but not a whole lot is going west. Occasionally there'll be one that heads west, but you didn't see any people traveling along the road as you guys headed here. It was just like a barren, almost abandoned road. Like, it's probably been like a couple months since anyone even traveled along the road.
Does it appear to us that people's needs are being met at all in this city?
They definitely are doing better than other places, but they definitely don't have enough space.
Okay. Then I would go find basically whoever's in charge of this city to discuss with them. Discuss with them, one, taking care of the people that they can take care of, and if there's an overabundance that they feel like need to be moved and are willing to, they can come to Silver Peak.
Okay. Okay. So you'll discuss that with the Lord of the town. He'll thank you for the information, and he'll be good. He'll be like, I'm just glad other places west of here survived the disaster.
It is nice to know that not everything is gone.
When the people started flooding into the city about a month after the crash, we weren't sure what happened. It's been crazy since then.
That it has. But, as said before, we are building a nice city to replace what was lost at Hammerfast. And in the event that there are needs that need to be met, you just let us know.
Thank you. So you said that one of the king of the Dwarven Empire in Idenville sent a whole regiment to construct a new city?
Yes, my friend Thorgrim's family is there building it right now.
That's wonderful. What is the condition of the cities west of here? Beyond that.
Well, Lycavel is gone. We found some stragglers there we sent back our way to Silver Peak. Arios as well is pretty destroyed, but they're able to move people out via the sea. But the Tarask from that area is still within a day's travel of the city. So everyone's, tiptoeing around.
Okay.
And yeah, the road from here to Arios is basically abandoned. There's nobody coming this way.
Okay. We're like, thanks for the information. We will send probably a delegate and a small party along with some trade caravans now that we know someone over there is still alive. We'll start making sure trade is heading your way.
Would be very appreciated.
And we'll send a delegate to discuss the political aspects of it with the new lord of your city.
When we get back, we will let them know to expect their arrival.
Of course. I'll be like, I thank you for all the information, but I am very busy these days. If there's anything else, feel free to reach out to one of my aides, and I'll make sure that they can do whatever they can for you. But I have very many things I need to attend to.
Yeah. No problem, my lord. As I give a nice deep bow, and I'll just be like, I'll be on my way.
Okay. While in the city, you notice that a lot of the town guards are they seem exhausted. But mixed among them, you also see a massive... you see other armored figures that don't match the guard regalia, but they're wearing insignias of emblazoned with the sun.
Oh. I would be very much inspired to go speak to one of them.
Okay. You'll approach one?
Mm-hmm.
They'll greet you and be like, it's nice to meet you. What can I do for you, sir? Do you need aid?
No, I noticed that you guys are obviously different than the local guard, and as a fellow follower of Palor, I wanted to introduce myself and see what organization you guys are with.
I am a member of the Order of the Sun. We are a knight order that was based out of Arios. But we unfortunately, our sanctuary and temple was destroyed when the Tarask appeared. Most of our order has been summoned here to help with the refugees.
That is also what we are doing up at what used to be Hammerfast. We're now building a new city up there called Silver Peak. You would be more than welcome to send a few delegates up there as well.
Of course. Did the do you know if the priest of Palor that used to live in Hammerfest survived the ordeal?
Is that something I would know?
I assume you were very actively worshipping Palor.
Yes, very much so.
Then yes, you would know that he did survive.
Yep.
Let me find what his name is. Where am I? Trying to
Peter,
find...
the priest of Palor.
Sorry, I got like a million folders, and oh, there it is.
You better be fucking joking, Bruno. Oh man,
kind of
if
boat?
Dearden saw me, man, it's on. It's on site too. If I saw him, I should say I would attack immediately.
So yes, this is the gentleman here. He is a high elf who worship.
High.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deldarin, Sunspeaker Deldarin. He, you remember helping him go through the remains of his temple when you guys were helping clear out Hammerfest.
Cool.
Him bringing artifacts and stuff that survived. And he's now set up a small makeshift temple in the new city until he can get a building for his own temple.
I would tell them all of that information.
And be like, that is great news to hear. We will have to send a couple members that way to check in and touch base with him while we figure out, after we've dealt with the refugee situation here.
Very good. And then we don't have to do the whole conversation for it, but I'd also ask them about possibly joining the organization.
Yeah, they'll be like, absolutely. We are always accepting new members.
Just fill out this application and then fill out this form, same information. And we'll do an interview in 3 weeks. Maybe.
He'll actually be like, why don't you come with me right now? And he'll escort you to the local temple of Palor, which they are using as their sanctuary temporarily. And you see this individual sitting at one of the tables, kind of just going through paperwork and doing stuff. And he'll bring you up and be like, Lady Vittoria, this is, you said your name was Cade?
Cadis Solaro.
Cadis Solaro.
Do I recognize her?
Yes, you do.
I'm pretty sure I did. I recognize the
Babies.
art.
Babies!
This is the one that came and
She was hunting Dearden.
He was the one
down
hunting
Dearden.
Dearden.
Yep.
Babies!
This is Bruce's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know if you know that, but Did you guys figure that out?
DJ knows that. I don't think Tenzin knows that.
Did Brutus ever talk to them about his love life? I don't remember.
I don't think we knew, like, that she was, like, his girlfriend, but, like, we definitely knew that he had, like, a thing for her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he told them.
So he did tell them. Okay. So, oh yeah, because they mentioned, probably
Does she
mentioned
know about
her.
us?
She would recognize you, Tenzin, if you went with.
I would think the whole group would be together throughout all of this.
Well, Pasha and Thorgrim aren't there.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, the people that left Silver Peak.
Okay, yeah. She'll recognize you, Tenzin. She'll be like,
Unless we weren't like invited, unless like you were doing this by yourself. If that's how you envisioned it, that's fine. But
I would think the initial conversation was like we were walking through the town and I noticed the guards and I kind of like walked off from the group to talk to them, and then you guys would have noticed that I was gone and would have like came back and would have like been there with me.
yeah,
And then you probably would have just followed along to where we were going.
100%.
yeah. So when you enter into the temple, she looks up and she actually, there's a recognition on her face, Tenzin, that you notice. She'll be like, "Oh, my good sirs, I am so sorry I have forgotten your name, good sir," as she greets you, Tenzin.
My name's Tenzin. I think we've met before.
We have, I believe, was it in Hammerfast? You
Yes,
are the
yes.
unlucky individual who happened to be working with that murderer.
Yeah, tricked by the Doulahan.
Yes.
Well, no punches.
She's a worshipper of Palor.
I think Tenzin, he's not holding the spear right now, but like I feel like a tinge, like he grips his fists kind of tight, like his fingers kind of hurt into his palm. He grips so tightly just then, thinking about that a little bit. He's not holding the spear, he's not being affected by it, but I feel like that part of the brain doesn't go away 100%.
So as she realizes she kind of like cuts off the person who brought you guys, as he's trying to introduce Cade, who's interested in joining, and she's like, "Oh yes, Hammerfast. How is the situation in Hammerfast?"
Bad.
We're building an entirely new city, basically called Silver Peak, thanks to the dwarves.
Oh, the dwarves. They are pretty resilient. So I assume a lot of Hammerfast managed to survive, but the city was destroyed.
Yes.
Yes, quite a bit.
Ren, Hammerfest is the name of the city that you were in when we first met. You were trapped in the bar? That was Hammerfest. If you type the word subjective, I'm logging off.
He wasn't going to until you said that.
Good.
He has to now.
Do I call this bluff? Is my bluff called?
The people, she kind of like takes a second and was like, "Well, I'm glad to hear that most of Hammerfest survived. She's like, have you guys come to help aid the refugee situation here in town?"
So,
Yes, we're
better or worse. We've been on a journey for the past couple of months, going to all the surrounding cities that were affected, trying to find and help who we could and see what the situations were. And we're currently on our way back to Silver Peak, and we thought we'd come back this way.
That's smart. Make your rounds, check everywhere. What is the situation in the other cities surrounding?
Like the Vale's completely gone. there were just a few starving stragglers we found there that we sent back to Silver Peak. Arios is gone, but people there are being helped out of the city via the waterways. And the local Tarask that attacked them is still within a day's travel of the city, but is currently sleeping, evidently. And then the road between Arios and here is just dead. There's nothing.
That's not surprising. We haven't seen much travel from the west these days. I'll have to let the Lord know that Silver Peak now is.
Yeah, I've already spoken to the Lord here, actually.
Oh, that is good news. So, and I'm glad to hear that you all are doing well. And after a minute, the other knight will be like, "My lady, he's actually here because he said he was interested in possibly joining our order." And
Yes.
she'll kind of like perk up for a sec, like in a different kind of way. She's like, "Oh, really? You are a fellow worshipper of Palor?"
Yes, ma'am. I'm very much a worshipper of Palor, and recently, due to events, I have given an oath to Palor to be a paladin in his service.
Oh, yeah.
You were there. You
Yeah,
saw
I
that.
know.
you were there.
You literally witnessed.
She'll be like,
Oh shit.
"That
Wait,
is
what?
that is great to hear. Can always use more members. Do you have time to spend a day or two here in town? I would need to prepare some stuff to officially knight you into the organization. If you're so interested.
Yeah, I could stay behind if my friends needed to go, or if they wanted to stay in the city a little while, they could help out. But I've got more than enough time.
She'll be like, "That's great. I will set to the arrangements. Where are you staying? Do you know?"
We just got into town, really, actually, today. So we hadn't found a place to stay just yet.
She'll like, "Okay." She'll be like, "Unfortunately, I believe all the inns and taverns are completely packed. If you don't mind people being around, you're more than welcome to crash on any open space here in the temple while we prepare."
It would be an absolute honor to stay here in the Temple of Palor. Yeah, I would just find me a nice little nook and cranny.
Oh, and then Grin asks her about that. She'll be like, she'll take it, and yeah, you're there. You would all
Yeah,
be
you're
there.
there. Yeah, the whole group came.
She'll take it and be like, kind of look at it weirdly and be like, "What is
Oh
this?"
no, you can trust that. It's delicious. The orange and cream one, it's awesome. Oh my god.
It's food, and
It's ice. It's just flavored ice.
she'll take a bite. She's like, "Oh, that is pretty refreshing."
Yeah.
Okay, and then she'll be like, "Okay, I will set to."
Grin grins.
She'll be like, "I have things I need to attend to, but I will make sure that we get the ceremony set up, and I will locate you when it's time."
Thank you.
Does Thorgrim Pasha want to do anything in the meantime?
Baby stuff.
Thorgrim's avoiding all mention of babies and just doing his work as much as he can.
Okay.
and spending his evenings drinking with Pasha.
Yeah. Pasha will take trips to check on her family and try and teach them more. She'll even every
Didn't they
once
come
in
back
a
with
while.
us?
No, they stayed there.
Yeah, they're out in the
I
woods.
thought they came like closer or something.
Who are your family?
They found the old cabin that we used to live in when they were living in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a half a day's trip into the forest.
Oh, okay. So they are close. It's just...
Yeah. And I'll even like invite them to like the tavern one night. Maybe I'll even introduce them to Moira. But I'll like prep her first.
I think
Be like,
Thorgrim would probably like have a whole like family dinner and invite them.
oh
Okay.
yeah.
It's a very interesting event because they've been living as wolves for like 30 years.
Yeah, I'll try and prep Thorgrim's family as much as possible.
And so the food's all placed in front of you all as you guys are having dinner, and Thorgrim's family just watches as their faces just dive into the plates full of this lush, rich, curated food.
Pasha will like go to like do the same, and then she'll kind of like twitch back, and she'll be like,
Enjoy
remember
yourself, Pasha. It's fine.
what
It's fine. I mean, not exactly the cleanest eater. He's got like
No.
bits of meat all over his face and beard.
she'll kind of like laugh, and she'll like without even thinking, she'll like scrape some like gravy off your cheek with like her finger, and she'll like she'll just like pop it in her mouth, and she's like, that's really good actually. Okay, and then she'll just like dive in too.
No.
Just like goes to town. In the middle of like bites, she'll be like, so this is the family. This is my mom. This is my dad. These are my two siblings. Oh, and this is Bastion. He like traveled with me everywhere. You can even ask Thorgrim. We went everywhere together. He's my ride or die, before there was a Thorgrim. But no, like we're very close as siblings. And then I just Oh yeah. It's like a moment of embarrassment up until that point.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, fine.
No, Moira would totally have the biggest shit-eating grin on her face at the wipe the gravy off your face, Thorgrim moment.
Uh-huh.
And she would make eye contact with you across the table, and she would just kind of like wipe the corner of her mouth and like lick her finger just to taunt you.
He like chokes on whenever he's drinking.
I like look up for a moment at him. I'm like, you okay? You gotta remember, we take the slow sips sometimes, really savor it so we don't choke and die.
Yeah,
it's not a pleasant experience.
Yes. Thorgrim just kind of wipes his face and like gives Moira the finger.
Oh, it's so
but
good.
It's a dwarven finger, so it's the whole arm.
Yeah, it's like the whole like fucking like slap in your elbow.
Yeah, the thing Canadians do, yeah.
Yeah.
Up yours, buddy.
Real subtle.
But no, she'll try and like bridge the gap between communication between like the two families as much as possible.
Yeah.
you know, she's trying to like make a good impression in front of your family, but she also is just also like these are my people.
I think Thorgrim would like to do an insight into how his parents are taking this.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the insight.
Right.
Like, you haven't been dating for how long,
God.
Thorgrim, and this is the
19.
first girl you bring
Okay.
home.
He's never bred anyone. This is what he brings.
The first girl.
They'll be like, they'll just be kind of like, you can tell your dad's like, just kind of like, not understanding how the chaos is, and your mom's kind of like trying real hard to be accepting, but you can tell she's judging. Your brothers are just dying that the girl you like's family is just like this. Your brothers are dying.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And
probably
they're cracking. They're trying to do every subtle joke they can about how she's so much taller than you. Like, even though dwarves don't hate short jokes, they're making all the short jokes at you just because it's hilarious that she's so much taller than you.
Yeah, I think he's probably the shortest in the family too.
Oh.
Does
Hold on, how tall is it?
does Pasha bend down
Yeah.
to let you kiss her on the cheek, or does she pick you up like uppies to let you kiss her on the cheek?
Oh my god.
No, she could lift. What's your strength?
Let me look really quick.
You're pretty strong, right? You should probably lift me.
I am pretty strong. I think Pasha would kind of gauge whether she
mean,
lifts you up or not. Based
With
on
my
your
armor on, I
physical check.
probably weigh like almost 400 pounds.
I have a 19.
Okay, then yeah, you could probably pick me up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm still heavy, but yeah.
Would Thorgrim be okay with that?
Not in front of his family.
She like goes to pick you up, and then she's like, "Oh right," and she kind of like kneels,
Everybody saw it.
like nightly kind of kneel, like. No, she would totally like. Oh, she would crouch like a hobgoblin. She's a forest child. Why am I trying to dress her up?
Yeah, he'd crouch like Green Goblin on his
I-
little thing.
I would like to roll a perception too, because Pasha would be trying to make a good impression. Pasha, can I roll a perception to see if Pasha sees,
Roll
can
bad.
figure out how they're feeling about her parents?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Please roll bad. This has so much funny potential.
It's hard to roll bad for perception for Pasha.
Insight. Roll insight.
Insight? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Roll bad.
Insight.
I think I picture Pasha doing like the Slavic squat, you know.
Yeah.
The Slavic squat.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish typing. I put Slavic, and that was the first thing that came up.
Let me see this. Yep. Except she'd like put her little hands, her big ol' hands under her chin, and like look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
I would absolutely date a giant woman. I'm 6'3". It would be awesome to date a girl bigger than me. That would be incredible. Basketball children would be the best thing in the world.
Yeah, like that couple that you posted. I think Thorgrim would be where his shoulders are, compared to Pasha. Like, that's their height difference. His head is that high. Like, when they're standing, like, face to face, he'd be in your stomach.
It'd be really great if Varix was there.
Man, yeah.
Just making shit awkward. You're totally pregnant right now.
Oh my god,
Thorgrim's
Thorgrim would probably
pregnant.
just get up and run out if you said that in front of his family.
What is what do I pick up from that 21, DM?
You got a 21?
Very-
Did it not show up?
No, it didn't.
No.
Oh, what? Oh
It didn't
no.
roll out. Plug
You're
in.
probably not synced up on the roller.
Oh no. Oh crap, I figured out what it was. I hadn't launched the game in Roll20. I can re-roll if you
Oh,
want.
you're fine. I trust you.
Okay.
You rolled 19
Yeah,
D1.
I just realized, she wasn't even in here the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't even notice either. Oopsies.
I think that's the only roll we've had was...
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
Varix
think
rolled
so.
a D100.
That's the first
it's
roll
just been,
tonight.
it's just been
Yeah.
a lot of roleplay.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
first D20 roll. Was mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours was the first D20 roll, but the first roll was Varix's D100. So we've had 3 rolls.
So yeah, you kind of get that they're from two very different worlds, and it's very awkward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pasha will.
But you see it in a different way. You see the fact that your family is just being normal, and they're just kind of... Thorgrim's family is awkward because they don't know how to act normal.
Yeah, my family, to give you a reference, is essentially dwarven nobility.
No.
So you're like
I'm
this
trailer
woman of the
trash.
wilds, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
and he
I'm a
was born
redneck.
with a literal silver spoon in his mouth. His name is Silverborn.
Oh, you're my little prince. Thorgrim's Pasha's little prince. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Pasha will kind of like take a deep breath, and she'll like close her eyes, and she'll like take a big swig, and then she'll kind of like, she'll be like, so, funny story. Growing up, I met a witch, and she turned my family into wolves, and we have lived as wolves, except for me, of course, but I was raised by them as wolves, up until like a couple of months ago, so believe it or not, they're doing really good right now.
They'll just kind of be like shook.
You're a very good girl. You're a good girl.
They were cursed, and I had no idea, so no, this is like normal family dinner for us. I had to grow and adapt over time to learn like fork and knife and because I had to fit in with all of the people like you who walk on 2 feet. But yeah, when I got home, I was back to all 4s, eating on the ground. So it was a big step for us. So thank you for having us here. Feel free to just be yourself. If you want to eat like us, you're free to too. I won't judge. Personally, I feel like
Thorgrim's face throughout the whole meal.
you really get like the depth of the flavor of the food when you eat like this, but it's just my personal opinion.
God damn it. This is so amazing.
Moira after that will just
God.
she'll just like shove her face into her plate.
Pasha, they'll be like after, like before that happens, she'll kind of like look down for a moment, like kind of like fiddling with her hands in her lap, and then as soon as that happens,
she'll like burst into like a grin, and she'll like look at Thorgrim, and then she'll just shove her face back in her plate again, just like beaming. And then like in between bites, she'll be like, "Oh, I love you, Moira. You are such a good person." She's like, yes. Going to town.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thorgrim, roll me a D100 and call it.
Oh god.
I'm so excited.
I never get these, so whoa. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Okay. Moira decides to, after she comes back, she goes like, ugh. So I heard you guys talking about babies the other day.
I'm gonna go kill myself, and Thornton walks out.
Nice.
There was
Right.
Thorgrim! Thorgrim, come back! I don't think I'm socially adapt to answer these questions. Hello!
You could help me,
Help you with...
please.
So you see,
okay.
Pasha, your
Moira,
whole
you
family just kind of
demon.
lights up excited. And Thorgrim, your family just like, the look on their face is just like, what the hell?
Thorgrim Pasha will just be like, be right back. Feel free to mingle. Everyone is getting a long, fun evening. Be right back.
Moira is the devil.
She'll just like rush out.
She's such a menace. She's such a menace.
He is evil.
He doesn't. Well, he did. He doesn't as much now because the situation.
That was unexpected. Did
Well,
you
that
know,
went much worse than I thought.
I don't know up until
We should do it again sometime.
yeah, you know, a second time's the charm. Maybe, hopefully. I definitely think Moira likes me, so we're solid there. And your brothers, I think they might like me a little too. So there's a plus. They were definitely smiling a lot, but I think I got to work on your parents a little bit more. Definitely your dad.
Yeah, they're very traditional.
They seemed very uncomfortable. I just want them to be comfortable, you know? We're all family here. It's just one big pack, okay?
Yeah. Yep. So,
That killed me.
You know,
just,
maybe
like he'll just
maybe-
grab your hand and just kind of walk off and like go somewhere and just start drinking together. Just
It's
like-
Moira will continue the conversation with everyone and just make sure that your family's included in everything.
Oh my
You guys
God.
disappear, and yeah, you guys, your two families got left together to their own devices after Moira brought up babies.
and we laughed for hours. Oh no.
Yep.
You left.
Moira would
That's how long they
probably
stayed in there together.
Moira would probably crack a joke, but you're not there to hear it, so she probably wouldn't.
Oh man. At some point Pasha would, grab her family and but most of the night she'd just be drinking with Thorgrim. But here's the big question.
At some point, you would go back to try to find your family.
But how drunk would we get?
How
How
Orgrim doesn't usually get drunk. He's like sloshed. Like you're probably having to help him walk. He's like by the time I assume we come back before they're done, but Thorgrim is wasted.
Okay. Can I make a roll to see if I'm wasted or not?
Yeah, make a Constitution roll.
Oh,
Make it a
yeah.
disadvantage because Thorgrim's drinking a lot. You're gonna drink a lot.
Yeah. Is it a saving throw? Or...
Constitution. Constitution
just
save.
normal Constitution or saving?
Constitution
throw?
save for
Yeah.
poison.
Okay.
Thorgrim's choosing to fail.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, Pasha's drunker than Thorgrim.
Oh, I'm naked. That's what happens when Pasha gets drunk. She
Babies
doesn't
are
need
coming.
clothes. She wears them for everybody else's peace of mind. She doesn't like them. Yeah, she's naked, howling
the
at the
baby.
moon.
I think when they stumble back in, Thorgrim's he's probably
How
gonna let
long
his
are you guys
family have
gone?
it.
How long are you guys gone?
Okay.
2 hours maybe.
2 hours.
Yeah.
When you guys return, no one's there.
Well, he would go to wherever his family is.
She'd
And,
probably like
Or-
drape something around herself, but like
so you try to track down your family, and you find most of them actually passed out with Pasha's family, all kind of just chilling around the fireplace.
yeah,
Are they asleep?
Yeah, they're all just sleeping.
yeah.
Thorgrim? He comes in drunk and is just like, you know, I don't need you to tell me who I can't, you know, spend my time with. I'm not a child anymore.
That's right, Thorgrim.
And
You tell
if
them you're
I-
a big
if-
man now.
Yes, I'm big.
Big
Well,
man.
big man. I'm an adult, and I will be treated as an adult.
Hold it together. You got it. Ooh,
None of you are listening, are you? And he just lays down on the ground, just like face first. And then he just mumbles. He's like, "I love you, Pasha."
I love you too, Thorgrim. And she'll just like kind of bury herself into his side. You know, just like her head. Just nuzzle into it.
Just with like a cloak draped around her.
Yeah,
She's
they're just
butt-ass
like
nude.
rolled up on the floor, basically.
So Pasha's buck-ass nude, just kind of like in a blanket.
Yep.
Curled into Thorgrim on the floor of his parents' lounge by the fireplace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With both of their families passed out on all the furniture all around.
This is Thorgrim on the floor right now. Just sleeps like that.
With a giant naked girl on him.
Yeah.
I love
He's probably like mismatching like parts of his armor or missing or like not
Who knows,
missing, but like
Pasha-
he's wearing things
Pasha
wrong
might
or like
even
it's
have
backwards.
like one piece of his armor on.
Yeah,
Like,
or yeah, like she's got his armor on and he's like wearing her clothes or something. This is like their debauchery to the extreme, like. Oh my god.
You would
I can't-
probably get woken up to Moira slapping your cheek, being like,
Oh. What the
"Hey,
what? What?
why did you leave dinner last night? Just because
Are you kidding me?
Just because I mentioned babies doesn't mean you had to go make them." And she points over at Pasha, who's buck-ass nude. She's like probably
my-
splayed out now.
Moradin, help me. Did we? Is she? No. What? I've never. Have I? Thorgrim's just like holding his head like, am I gonna be a father? I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. Oh dear god. He's just like having a panic attack.
Somewhere
Pasha,
Varix is very, very happy.
Moira will hand
Tenzin's
you.
worried.
Moira's gonna hand you a
He
beer.
get his nightly check-in from Thorgrim. He's like,
Yeah,
"This
you
is-
didn't hear from Thorgrim for like 2 days.
Moira hands you a beer, Thorgrim. Be like, here, drink this.
He just like slams it like just one gulp. Just, boom.
oh, it's so
And
cool.
that's when you notice that your armor's all mismatched. Like you tried to put it on backwards. Like you tried to put one of your arm pieces on your leg,
This
and you have like a shin guard up on your shoulder,
Yeah. He's got like a boot on his head or something.
and your foot is in your helmet.
Oh. What?
It's like just like one like
I
shoulder.
don't even remember dinner
Cold
much.
drum
Just
on
that it was a
us.
disaster.
Dinner was not a disaster. Dinner was great. We all had a great time.
I'm
we
sure you
came in-
did. I'm sure you loved it.
We came in, had drinks, and chatted by the fire. Got to know Pasha's family pretty well.
I'm so excited.
And he looks over at his parents. And
Your parents are gone.
or okay.
Everybody but Moira has kind of dispersed
Okay.
to give you two space because the situation they all woke up to.
Babies are messy.
Was a bit awkward.
And then when you guys didn't get up, it's like 2:00 in the afternoon now.
Yeah.
Are my family gone too?
Yeah, your family's gone.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this, but Thorgrim will do something he swore he would never do, and he's going to list a restoration himself.
Okay.
Oh god, my head. Oh.
Pasha will kind of like groggily wake up. Yeah.
Hey, I say as I put a cloak over you. How are you doing?
She's just.
Do you want a little
breakfast
clarity? I point at your head, like, you want a little bit of clarity?
But I've grown accustomed to the feel of the fuzziness. It's like
That's fair.
mother's
It's a
warmth.
little fuzzier than normal. I feel like I'm an anvil in my head right now.
But you love anvils.
I love the hammer part, not so much being the anvil part,
Oh, okay.
apparently. Oh,
Sorry, I get confused.
why is it so bright in here? There's like no light.
That was good night, you know? I feel like Moira thoughts? Good.
Did we?
Yeah, I think it was good. You guys seemed like you went and had fun. But I kept your family entertained. Don't worry. I broke the ice, as they say, or sundered the stone, and
Sundered stone.
Oh god, what does that mean? What did you do?
Broke ice.
well, the whole
Is
baby
this
comment.
riddle?
The whole baby comment got everyone talking.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
babies. Yeah, I was avoiding that topic. It seems to put Thorgrim on edge. I don't think he likes
I'm not-
babies.
Ready for that? A year ago, I thought I was going to just, walk into the wilds and just die. Okay?
Right.
Like,
Okay.
and now, I mean,
And now you
You're
wake up
a
and I
wolf
am naked next to
and-
you.
yep, I'm, like, he's putting a cloak over you. It's his cloak, so it's not doing anything.
He's just
It's, like,
completely
covering-
You can cover one of
He's
her
covering-
bits.
He's probably covering, the south.
And she's like not even like noticing
let's
him like
stop.
trying to.
There's... Okay.
She's a hand talker too. So just
Let's,
hard
Hold still.
to keep up with her.
rest of our clothing. What did we? No, we didn't.
Did we
Did we?
what? We drank.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Your family, Pasha, agreed to move into the manor next door.
You okay? Wait.
Wait,
Are they
what?
getting manor or cave?
like a house.
Like
Yeah.
a house
Yeah, plenty of rooms for everyone to have their own.
next door to who?
Next door to here.
My family's house.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
They-
Dad offered it up after I broke the ice.
Pasha will just like she'll beam and then she'll just like grab Thorgrim and just like hug him like with like one arm and she'll be like, oh my goodness, this is so great. Like she'll be like motioning with her other hand, just like strangling Thorgrim unintentionally, just like suffocating him. And she's like, it's all, it's everything's coming together all nicely and
Oh, I was so worried last night, and this is they want to live next here, so I don't have to like walk out like a half a day to go see them. Thorgrim, do you hear this?
Yes,
It
that's
sounded like
wonderful.
they would be staying here occasionally, but it sounded like they wanted to continue to do like the hunting, the trapper family business.
That is big part of our life. It is big part of my life.
So it sounded like they would plan on keeping the cabin, fix the cabin up, and use that for work, and then when they're in town, they'll be living in the manor.
Oh, this is lovely.
Yeah.
Where are we going to live? Look at Thorgrim.
Baston's real talkative. Once you get him going.
Oh, he's a hoot and a half.
Oh.
He can keep up with me in drinking. It is crazy.
Yeah, that boy could keep his liquor down.
Oh, yeah. And did you know he is great at painting nails? He's very good at manicures and pedicures. Don't ask
Surprisingly
me.
so, even in a form where he had no thumbs somehow.
He just amazes me. He's so creative. He's just gifted. Not me though. Don't ask
so
me.
Moira will come down by you, Pasha, go like. So if I was to ask your brother out, would that be weird?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay, because I'm not going to, but I was just curious.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he is grown man
Inside check.
person now.
Yeah, go for it.
Do I get advantage because it's Moira?
Sure.
25.
You can tell that Moira definitely thinks he's kind of cute, but he's not her type. Besides
another notch on the belt, eh? I give her a wink.
She's like, I was locked up in a prison for a year. I think I deserve a chance.
What's the time to catch up on, eh?
Yeah.
Well, not to
give it back. And I poke her.
give what back?
Nothing. Just.
Oh, okay.
It's a sibling thing.
Oh, okay. Well, not to not to oversell him, but I heard from all the lady wolves that he really knew how to lay it down, so you won't be disappointed.
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
He's real killer out there. Just real predator. Just go get him attitude. Apparently.
Well, he did kind of give me that alpha vibe.
He's just very protective, you know.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's very good. You just know he'll take care of you. I guess. I don't know. It's weird. He's my brother.
Yeah, she needs that apparently. I always has to watch out for her. Ever since we were kids, I've been basically her parent. I mean, not literally.
Yeah, probably.
I had to come and rescue you.
Yeah, I'm just nothing but a pain in the ass. As she kicks you.
Is this?
She'll be like, they left some food for you guys on the table because they assumed you would probably want something when you woke from
I'm
your
so hungry.
throes of passion from last night.
What were we throwing in passion?
Nothing.
What did I
We were
throw?
throwing back drinks.
Did I break anything?
I think? I don't remember.
This isn't
Thorgrim,
my
did she
house.
break anything? Like your
I can't
back?
pay for anything.
Oh my word.
So Dan, I was like blackout drunk. Do I need to roll anything?
You don't know. You don't 100% remember what happened.
I'm gonna do a medicine check on myself.
You know your armor is put on 100% incorrectly.
Yeah, like it
and you
came
don't know
off at some point and is not on correctly.
So you don't know what the hell
And
happened.
Pasha is
Pasha's naked.
She's got one of your pauldrons on. on her knee.
One pauldron and then like a belt across her chest.
Yep.
Like very fantasy army.
You gotta name the baby Varix.
Okay. But yeah, so at some point, you guys, Moira will leave you all be, and you guys go have breakfast.
Pasha's still in the nude.
Pasha,
Yes?
remember the public presence and the private presence thing about clothing?
Oh, yes.
Right. Yeah,
Stupid
I can see
fabric.
your bits. Which means
Okay.
everyone can see your bits, and
Right, and they don't want to see
most
all of
people
it
don't
because
want to see your bit. He
they
turns bright
will
red
get
as he
all
says that.
excited, and that is too much for people in the morning before they've had their coffee. I understand.
Right, and I don't think it's morning anymore, but good, yes.
Well, hopefully they've had their coffee by now. I suppose I will put on
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Here's your cloak back. She'll just pass it off to you. She'll
you
walk
can-
out
you can-
naked.
All right.
I'll be right back. Thank you. It's very warm and snuggly.
Let's go for.
By the way, and she'll peek in and she's like, "You are most comfortable to sleep with." And she'll walk away.
Thanks. Have a lot of meat on my bones, I guess. That makes sense.
And then she'll come back soon, wearing clothes.
Turns and looks at Moira and is just like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
She's like, that's very obvious.
Yeah, whole fucking town knows. Varix won't leave me alone, and he's 400 miles away. Oh shit, I haven't talked to them in 2 days.
Actually, how far away is it? Holy shit, it is 400 miles.
I don't know where you are. Well, I do. I know I would have known you guys went to Shrista.
Yeah, it is 400 miles away.
That's funny.
This
That was just a wild ass guess too.
That was really good.
Oh. Oh god.
I love it. I love it. Yes.
That's Thorgrim trying to flirt.
But yeah. So yeah, Moira will let you be. She'll go about her daily business. And,
Before she does, he literally like grabs her by the shoulders. He's like, "No, you don't understand. I have no idea what I'm doing. Help me." Sibling code.
What are you doing, step dwarf?
she's like,
No,
No. Absolutely not.
she'll pat your hand where you grabbed her like on the shoulder, and she'll be like, bro, she likes you, you like her. Just embrace it. Mom and Dad were very taken aback at the beginning of dinner, but by the end of the night, they were chill. They did, after hearing what happened to them and understanding that they lived as wolves for 30 years, like, it's understandable that they're socially awkward. Like, nothing can change that. But Mom suggested helping, sending some of the household staff over to help them rehabilitate their social, having them come over for dinners more often and work on their etiquette, teach them things. You just focus on you. You enjoy your life. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm gonna give you crap because it's funny, but I really am happy for you, brother.
Duh.
He'll give her like the normal like headbutt kind of lip tap that they do.
She'll reciprocate. She'll be like, you got this, just don't let her get away. She's a wild one.
Yeah, no kidding. Why was she naked? Did we? Please tell me.
There was no signs of that, but I cannot say what happened while you were gone for the 2-3 hours you were gone. Besides the fact that you guys got shit-faced drunk.
Yeah, I was trying to drink myself to death, but that's sort of hard at times.
Yeah, you were out of it because the household staff cleaned up that pile of vomit next to you. Didn't even wake you. Like nothing.
Ugh. I don't think I've ever thrown up from drinking before.
You were drunk. Like
Terry and Dwarven.
I'm Terry. That's a grudge.
That's good alcohol.
like
You're waiting.
mom and dad aren't gonna say anything. They just won't. But know that
I wish they would just.
know that
For
everyone
once,
got along.
tell me what you're thinking. Like, especially Dad. He's like, it's. I mean, no pun intended. He's like trying to read a stone.
Yeah, that's Dad. He doesn't know how to show his feelings. He's always been a member of the court of Idenstone. He's never had an opportunity to truly be himself and express his feelings. He's always had to be the strong heir to the noble house.
That's fair.
That's what he...
Suppose at least we don't have to worry about that.
No, that's...
Unless something happens to
It's based on his name.
the rolling Galdriff. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
we could knock them off. Be the heir to the throne? What do you think? Thorgrim, king of... What's the name of the town? Silver Peak.
I think that's what Dad's going with.
I think I'd... Wait, what? Oh,
So-
Silver Peak, right.
Silver Peak? Yeah, I think that's what Dad said.
That's a good name. I do... Was this a mine before? Do we know what kind of mine it was?
It was a mine.
A mine.
It was primarily iron.
Oh.
But they definitely there's some other smaller veins of rare metals and stuff, but it was mostly iron.
Alright. Well, I appreciate it. Seriously.
Go have breakfast with your lady.
Yep.
And then Moira will actually take off and leave.
Yep.
She'll dip out of your reach so you can't grab her again.
No, he'd let her go.
Okay.
I'll like pass Moira on the way back, and I'll be like, "Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, I got stuff I have to do.
Oh, okay. Well,
Thorgrim's hungry. He wants a slice of you.
a slice of me? But he tells me not to eat people. This is such hypocritical saying. I'm very confused.
Not what I meant, but
I'll talk to him.
Just being rude.
Thorgrim, your sister
comes
says
out.
you want piece of me, but you tell me not to eat people. Why you say this?
Thorgrim's like internally screaming.
you hear her laughing as she runs out the door and closes behind her.
It's a figure of speech, dwarven thing.
Oh.
She just means that I like you and we want to go eat breakfast now.
I am
Without any
hungry.
more mentions of anything that happened at all last night.
You don't want to talk at all?
No, we can talk. Just
Not about last night?
let's come up with a new topic.
Okay.
I'm working on a new project, and he'll just start telling you about what he's been working
Yeah.
on.
And she'll just like
I'm
sit
trying
down
to
and
change
she'll,
the
like
subject.
listen intently, you know.
Which is, it's funny because you've been there probably for a lot of the time he's been working. You know what he's doing.
Yeah. But there's like a smile that
Yeah.
kind of like creeps up on her face. She knows.
Yeah. And you can see, like, when he's talking about, like, his smith work, like, all of that, like, tension and anxiety that he's got is just gone. Like,
Yeah.
he is in this moment. His mind is free, and he's just like a little kid just telling you about something that they love.
And that's why she doesn't change the subject back. I love it.
It's like, making something with your own two hands that's
Sorry.
just yours. It's like,
I agree.
I don't know how to describe it.
Well, I mean, I used to really enjoy working with the things I would, get from my hunts, and I would turn them into like usable things, like tools and stuff. And there is definitely sense of satisfaction that you get when you have completed, something that you can use and show off proudly.
Hey. And I assume you're wearing your breastplate that he made you.
Yeah. Definitely. She wears it everywhere.
Yeah.
I wonder if you were wearing it last night.
Maybe. Yeah.
That would have been funny.
Like he had your breastplate on, and then his breastplate was like around his waist.
Yes. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Family dinner.
I was like, we already had one with just her family. We have to put them both together.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, 100%.
That was a fun dinner to listen to.
Yeah, that was good.
So, okay, I think I'm going to wrap session up here. I think this is a good place to start up. We will do your knighting ceremony next time, Cade.
Let's go.
We're in. We said month 7. I think we're in month 7. Basically the start of month 7.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just. Okay. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good night.